Check. 1, 2, check, check, check. Check, check, check.
Chiggy check. I can hear
You
you.
hear me?
I do.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear
Fix your
me,
sound.
huh?
Now I can hear you. Barely.
What about now?
A little better. That's better. Okay, here we are. Wrap Yard Podcast once again. Yeah, so we have a guest coming on a little bit later. How you doing?
I'm chilling today. I can't complain. It's a little nipply up here.
Is it? It was nice today. It was like 65, 70. It was blue skies. It was great.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be in my pressure washing season, but it's like today is like cold, like super
Yeah,
cold.
we got your pressure washing shit right here. Hold on one second. I wasn't quite ready for that. But yeah, so you have a pressure washing business.
I do.
Yeah, want to talk about it?
Yeah, I started pressure washing
Oh, you're too
last
loud
year.
now. It's like distorted. My bad.
I started pressure washing last year, and I had started my business, and I didn't think it was gonna kick off, but I did a couple houses and I posted videos of it, and people started reaching out to me, and it's been kind of successful ever since. I got influenced by a TikToker by the name of SB Pressure Washing. So
Hmm.
shout out to SB Pressure Washing. I always shout him out, and
Yeah,
I got
he's
tired
one
of
of those people that like goes and does, work for people that can't afford it, kind of thing.
basically
Is
he
that right?
also he does like a lot of charity work, and gets the footage and puts it on YouTube and stuff like that. But yeah, shout out to SB Pressure Washing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have probably seen that guy that does the same thing, but he's does like like landscaping.
That's the
You
same
know.
guy.
Oh, it's the same. He does pressure washing too.
Yeah, he's SB Pressure Washing and SB Mowing.
Oh, okay. Well, now you see. Here's the logo, folks. You can see it, right?
Yeah, you can definitely see it. You covered your
Okay.
face though.
No, that's fine. I'll cover my face for a second. Yeah. So it's in the Reading, Pennsylvania area. You're not international yet, but people can call you right there if they want to get something pressure washed.
Yep, houses, commercial, fences, driveways, gutters, roofs. I do have stuff to detail cars. I'm going to venture into that.
Okay.
But right now, strictly um, doing houses and stuff like that. And for the most part, I don't use chemicals, so it's all H2O friendly. And if I did need to use the chemicals, they would be greenhouse friendly, so all your plants and stuff won't die.
There you go. All right. Um, and let's see. I'm trying to do my lipstick real quick. Um, what has been going on in the world of hip hop news? I'm not really sure. I'm not prepared for this. Um, there was something that I saw on Instagram that I was going to share, but it's going to take me a second to get to it. So, have you heard any new releases dropping or anything like that?
Yeah, a couple people dropped some tracks and stuff, but they were pretty much all punk. Like,
Oh, for real?
yeah, I didn't really,
Well, let's not mention that.
yeah, I didn't really get into. I was waiting for Kanye's World War III album to drop because he has a couple snippets of some songs on there.
Yeah, and he's been acting a fool, so it's about to.
He's a very smart man. He's a very smart man.
All right, so I found it. That took me surprisingly not as long as I thought it would. I just thought this was cool. It's nothing really like, newsworthy, I guess you could say, but it's just acoustic Young Dro and Ti.
Uh, you know what the hell going on? Hey, hey, let me see you. Hold up, but let me see you pound. Yeah, West Side, Zone 1, Bankhead, homie. Let me see you bound right to left and let your shoulder lean. Let your shoulder lean. Get it right. Two step and let your shoulder lean. Hey, hold up. Hey, Dro, let me see you bound right to left and let your
Does it not already go hard?
It's fire.
Yeah.
shoulder lean. Let your, let your, get it right. Two step and let your shoulder lean. Let your shoulder lean. Hey, who you is?
I know Joe. I'm clean in this bitch. Now I'm finna shoulder lean in this bitch. Nigga buck. Carbon 15 in this
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but yeah, I thought it was fire. Um, I guess they're somewhere in looks like DC.
Yeah,
So,
the front porch. They do a lot of a lot of.
oh, okay, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they had. I think they had Rakim on there. They had Big Daddy Kane on there. They had a couple people on there.
Hey, turn your mic up a little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's
I just,
cool.
I'm sorry.
Is that better?
No,
Maybe I could turn it up from here.
we'll
Uh,
we'll get it down one
how's that?
day. Yes, better. Yes, awesome.
It's crazy because I'm on two mics.
Why?
I have this microphone and I have the one that's right here.
Yeah, but why?
Because you
But
say you
you're
can
on
hear
two
it.
at the same time.
Well, one's picking up this one directly, and the other one's just in case, like it cuts out. But I mean,
Oh,
you always say you
uh,
can't hear me, so I was like, let me just try two mics.
hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Works for me, I guess. Other than that, other than that, um, let's see. We want to shout out a couple more of our sponsors here. Shout out to the For Everyone Collective, and everyone can go check them out at foreveryone.collective.com. They have a lot of awesome merch like shirts and hats and mugs and stuff like that, but they support people that are trying to make it out of the prison industry and be successful in life. So go support them. They have cool shirts. And of course, Freestyle 101, a hip hop history. You can stream on Amazon right now and every other streaming service that has dope movies, I believe. But it's an awesome movie. It was done by Frank Meyer, and he had a podcast on the G4 network back in the day. You remember that?
Yeah, G4. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he had all these amazing rappers on there that would come on and freestyle, and the movie's basically like a collection of it. It's narrated by Chuck D. It's really cool. He's been on the show a couple times. Friend of the show, Frank Meyer. Everybody check it out today.
Chuck Dizzle, Public Enema.
Public, please. So, yeah. Anything? Well, okay. So I'm working on this. Speaking of documentaries, it's not really a documentary. I don't like calling it that because I didn't even have like a proper camera. You know that. But it's a movie. It's a little mini documentary. That's the best thing I could think of to call it. And so it's almost done, and that'll be posted probably in the next couple days on YouTube.
Look out for that.
Look out for that. It's going to be on our YouTube, and it's probably going to be about 45 minutes long. So it's really almost like a musical. It's mostly music.
Yeah, it's a solid piece of work right there.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Yeah, I've been working hard on it. So hope everybody likes it. Haha, I said hard on. And sorry, I'm 12. Uh and I was thinking about, I don't know what the rules are or whatever or how that works legally, but if I can't make like a what do you call that? A soundtrack. I could at least make a Spotify playlist. I don't know if people actually, here's another good thing to point out. We have several Spotify playlists. We've been working on a Spotify playlist of all the artists that have come on the show. It's not up to date. I need to work on it. But if you go to Spotify and search for Rap Yard Podcast, you'll see our podcast. You also see the playlist, I believe. And there's also just a rap playlist that's full of rap music, and it's like 2,000 hours long or some shit. So,
Damn, that's
you can rock out to that for a while.
I should have stayed on for like 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, those are out there, and for people that want to be on the show, that's another incentive. You get to be on the playlist. We make clips of our stuff. You get to be on here with us. That's always fun.
Yeah, definitely. So if you're out there and you're watching and you're an artist, and especially if you're tapped in with the Rap Yard podcast and with us, I'd say buckle down and get serious with your music and stuff like that. If you want to get some exposure and things like that, you want to
And network. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're tied in with a lot of people by accident, or that just happen to watch our show. So
that's by God's design.
yes, absolutely.
Shout out to the Lord Jesus.
Stop. I mean, don't stop. I don't know what the right answer is.
Amen.
Yeah, hallelujah. So I was thinking our next event. I was thinking, like, as you know, I was talking about Atlanta. Another one that might be flying under the radar is Seattle.
Oh,
You think no? Like a concerned father. Like
Oh, Seattle. Hold on now. It's a little wild out there.
it's a little wild out there.
Yeah, Seattle got a Seattle's
They
getting a
got a
little
rep.
buzz. Yeah,
Yeah, what's going on out there? I hadn't seen.
couple of bullets and blood and stuff.
Well, I know they had legalized like all the drugs or something like that.
They legalized meth out there.
They legalized fent. They legalized everything. I'm not. I might be getting it wrong. No, maybe they decriminalized it, not legalized it.
I was about to say, what the fuck is going on in the
They
world today?
no. Well, it's a their approach to it was more like instead of punishing people and having this cycle of people being in prison and stuff, why not try to rehabilitate people instead? So I think they decriminalized everything, heroin, all that.
Oh shit.
But I think a lot of people that are opposed to it are saying now there's just, fent folding everywhere. And,
Fetty
yeah,
Wap.
it's
Yeah,
Fendi.
baby.
Right. But that wasn't the reason I wanted to go there. They actually have a really dope music scene. Are you familiar with Shabazz Palaces?
I'm not. Put me on.
Oh, yeah. They've been around. It's the guy, one of the guys from Diggable Planets started it.
Oh, I only thing I know about Shabazz is the Shabazz clothing line back in the day. Yeah, some fire stuff. But
Shabazz what?
Shabazz clothing line. There was a clothing line down south called Shabazz.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Well, no, Diggable Plants is fire.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna see if I can play some of theirs real quick because they're kind of out there. You know,
Cause I'm
it's
cool like that. I want to hear that song now.
well, I'm not gonna play that song.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
got
play a
it.
different song. I don't care.
It's not me.
Oh, hang on. This is just a snippet of some Shabazz on the hippie tip.
Fetty Wap music.
It's coming. Coming.
It came at a price. The way that I play, the shit that makes me feel nice. Tonight's that lights, the sparkling lights, the curves I got the nerve right to change your mind, to reach in and find a space down inside that is just mine, and crack that whip and flash and glitz and mash and grit and cash out and claim me a slice. The thin is the ice, the hot over my dice.
Yeah.
It's different.
Is it just me or is that extremely loud?
What? The bird?
Whenever I play YouTube videos on here or any videos? Was it super loud?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
The beginning kind of remind me of the African exploitation that's going on TikTok with the African booper ladies.
The what, ladies?
You know, the ladies, they be like nude on TikTok because of their culture and stuff. And just forget about it.
Well, no, my algorithm doesn't show me that, man.
Yeah, I don't know why I came up with mine.
That's
either.
crazy. No, exploitation though.
I mean, they are kind of exploiting them.
So are other people putting them on? My camera's falling. Hold on.
Yeah, like other people are putting them on there, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like for pervs. It's not. It's not for like educational purposes. Like they don't give no meaning behind it. It's just like
It's just this naked ladies,
African lady bubbers.
bubbers.
The bubbers.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think our guest is here.
Let's
No,
go.
he's not. No, I lied. I saw the three thing, and I know you're excited. This is your pal, huh? This is your buddy.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck. Fuck with him.
Yeah, I fuck with him and his wife. They're both pretty cool.
Yeah, they're dope.
We had a good time down in New Orleans.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Did
anyway.
you found the TK case?
That would be some news.
Yeah, TK.
What's going on with the TK case?
So I guess his girlfriend was like, she was up on the stand, I believe the other day, and she was supposed to get Capital One unaliving with him, and
Turn your mic up a little bit. I'm sorry, it's just so quiet.
she was supposed to get
There you go.
Capital. She was supposed to get Capital One unaliving with him.
Uh-huh.
She took some type of plea deal because she was tampering with evidence. So
Oh,
she had did something where like they have to wait up to 10 years to even prosecute her if she has like any type of bad behavior or anything like that. Like they can, stick the charges on her and stuff. So
Right.
it's kind of weird. They have three witnesses. One of the witnesses were behind them in the car, and they said that they pretty much said the same thing. They seen the car rocking back and forth, the door open and closing, and then the guy jumped out and jumped on the hood, and then they heard three gunshots.
Wow.
So
No, I hadn't been following that at all. I don't know how I
yeah,
missed all that, but
yeah, I know something happened to him in prison. Like he has like a scar from like here to here. So
oh
somebody
shit.
somebody must have
Oh, not what
cut
did they
him.
call that? What did they call that?
$150.
Yep.
Yeah, $150. So
Crazy. That's unfortunate.
yeah, man.
Well,
Hold on, this cat's about to get wrecked.
mm, the cat's about to get wrecked. Don't yell at
On
that
my
poor kitty.
Yeah, he's up on my bump box, man. Last time he knocked it out the window, that thing was
Mm.
$1,000.
Did it break?
I don't know. I ain't fired it up since.
Oh, well.
I hope he didn't break it. That's like the
Speaking
very
of
first edition.
pets, speaking of pets, my bunnies are loose. If anyone wants a bunny, hit me up.
The Bunny Factory. Bunny
They're
Factory.
running around. Like they're running around right now. I can hear them like right outside the door. Like I could hear this little pitter
I can
patter.
hear your audio super clear. I can hear the birds chirping and everything.
That's crazy because it's not that loud. But it's always like the outback out here. It's always like we're in the Amazon.
Bunny Factor 75. This part of the podcast is brought to you by the bunnies.
It's brought to you by the bunnies. This is the
Bunny
dumbest.
loves.
Brought to you by Mother Nature.
I mean, Easter is coming up though. You might be able
Oh
to.
yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm saying if anybody wants some bunnies, you don't have to be in the Monroe area. I'll ship them. I'll ship them cold. I don't care. Just toss them in an
How much
envelope.
is a bunny?
20.
20
for
bucks.
20 for a bunny.
How many you got?
Too many. They keep making more. Can you imagine?
If you sell all the bunnies on Easter, that'd be dope.
Dude, I mean, I'd probably have $100.
Keep fucking.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Hurry up.
Yeah, hurry up.
No, they would be too young. But they did just have babies. We have little baby bunnies. There's like, I don't know how many there are because they keep getting out. The little babies are staying, but they dig holes, they dig burrows. So it's like, I can't always see down there, count them. So it's always kind of mysterious. Like they just popped up and they had fur and everything. Their eyes were open. So they've been around for a minute. But when it rained, it like filled up the tunnels. So they were forced to come out. And they were just like sitting in these puddles. I was like, oh, get out of the puddles. Goddamn idiots.
Goddamn bunnies.
Goddamn idiot bunnies.
You got. Did you name any of them?
I know, I'm not trying to get attached. Like, come on. I think the red one is Red.
Of course.
The other one's Dad, because he's the dad.
Stop.
Father Bunny.
Father bunny. Please give me some hops.
Some hops.
Yeah.
What? Wow. Happy Easter, everybody. Maybe we should make this segment like 15 minutes or 20.
We're just waiting on Trikoo, right?
Yeah. I mean, there might be more news. See, that's the thing, and I can always think of stuff like outside of being live, but when I'm live, I'm like, oh no. The Take 8 thing is interesting, but I haven't been keeping up with that.
Yeah,
Okay, what's another like? Yeah, that was fire. Okay, Erykah Badu. We talked about this last time, maybe.
yeah,
Isn't she doing an album with Alchemist? Yeah, we talked about that.
Hard.
For real.
I can only imagine like the beats that he's about to give her on that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be some trippy. Definitely.
Yeah, shout out to the pioneers, DJ Premier, Alchemist. Still, going back to the essence and the roots of, finding artists. I mean, not finding artists, but Hit Boy did that whole 4 albums with Nas, like the King's Disease 1, 2, and 3. Like,
Right.
shout out to them for keeping the artists that we grew up on relative and stuff like that.
Right.
Especially, I'm really looking forward to this Erica Badu album. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, no, me too, me too. And like I like The Alchemist, on any album really, but a lot of he's like associated with the artists that you typically don't use drums on their beats. That's the kind of beats he does, which isn't always my cup of tea, but I like it sometimes. But with
Did,
Erica, it's going to be a totally different thing.
oh my god, yeah, she's gonna freak the shit out of it. Did you listen to Two Chains and Larry June's joint album for
Yes, yes,
Produce
I
Life?
did. It's
Fire.
great. I
It's
love it.
fire.
Okay, here's a little bit of news. Slim Thug's jewelry and cash stolen in a break into his home. I remember seeing this. Somebody broke into Slim Thug's house and stole his jewelry and a bunch of cash.
Man,
So
why they do the Boss Hog Outlaw like that?
I don't know, man. And that's all there is. That's all the news there is in the world. The Slim Young Thug reacts to fans accidentally getting tattoo of wrong digits lyrics. No. Oh, what was that you sent me? It was who's that guy? The one that was on the Kendrick album. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Lefty Gunplay. People were doing drawings of him. You know that guy that does like bad drawings of people on purpose, like on Instagram
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, he did one of him, and oh my god, because he'll do like little kids and make them look god awful.
Yeah, it's just pretty funny.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna break your pencils and break your fingers. I'm
Yeah.
gonna draw a picture of your mom.
Sit on the set. I swear to God, when I see you, I'm breaking fingers.
Yeah, he's a little
I mean,
something.
I can see why something like that would trigger him.
Why
Like just saying, like
share?
it's just like like the way he is. Like I can tell, like somebody
He's
sitting there drawing a illustration of him would set
I
him
don't
off.
yeah I don't think they're like sitting down next to him and like doing it like on
Yeah,
the
but just
subway or
picture,
something.
fuck you drawing me for, man?
Quit drawing me right now.
Goddamn pencils.
Yeah. Um I don't know. I guess he came through Denver at some point and recently after the Kendrick album, and a bunch of people were like clowning on him kind of, which Denver has no room to clown on anybody. Like nobody I don't know. Can you name a rapper from Denver?
Not off the
I'll
top.
wait. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I just like when people from Denver start talking crap about like other artists that are coming there to perform. I'm like, y'all just please sit down. That's I'm from Denver, so by the way.
Damn, that's crazy. I really
Hmm.
don't. I can't think of one artist that's
You're right, exactly.
from Denver.
Hmm.
And
And
if
that
there is, my apologies. I'm sorry.
there are rappers from Denver. Yes, there are. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I want there to be someone from Denver that like makes it big or is like really
Who do you think
decent.
is the hottest out of Denver?
I can't even name one, and I'm from there. I was just there.
Not even mainstream. Like,
No, I cannot think of one.
yo, my cat's squeaking, bro.
I'm sorry.
He might have ate a little bit of rabbit bud off the.
A little rabbit bud.
He ate a little nug off
So
the
that
floor. He's
that
bugging.
bunny's
The bunny, Zaza Bunny, new rap name. There you go. Take that one.
Trikoo Bankflow is here.
Let's go.
Yeah, we were running out of stuff to talk about. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What
How
up,
How
you
y'all
T?
doing?
doing?
Good. How you doing?
What's good,
Good,
gang?
can't
Welcome
complain.
in.
Shit. Trying to see
All
y'all.
right.
Okay, y'all can see me well?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
see you and hear you. There's a bit of an echo. You got headphones? You got
Uh,
headphones? Oh,
nah, I don't have headphones.
okay. It might echo a little
Is
bit.
the sound bad?
Nah.
It was echoing a little bit. It's not now though. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, how you
There you go.
doing?
I turned my volume up.
How you doing?
I'm great. How
Good.
y'all?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Smooth groove. Smooth groove.
Turn your mic up, man. Talking to
Me?
you. Yeah, you. I don't know.
Uh,
It's just.
It's
Actually,
peaking
don't.
red.
Actually, don't turn it up. I'm gonna fix something over here. There we go. All right. So, you've been busy. You've been Been working since we saw you last?
Definitely working on a whole lot of music. Got a project coming out soon before the
Do you?
summertime too. So yeah,
Okay, good. Is it like a single or EP or a full album?
it's gonna be an EP. I may drop a couple singles to promote it. The name of it ain't no telling.
Okay,
So yeah,
That
it's
shit gonna
gonna
be
be
hard.
entirely produced by Trent. He's a producer from New Orleans too.
okay. Cool,
Yeah,
cool. We're looking forward to that. You said that would be sometime this summer?
yeah, definitely.
Okay, nice.
You gonna have to swing that.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I was gonna share something real quick. I didn't
oh,
realize this, but you have a bit of a relationship with someone pretty famous, right?
definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Big Sean.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Yeah, that's a bit of a throwback. Your
Yeah.
lovely wife put us onto this. So I'm gonna play a little snippet of that because this I was like, well, that's pretty cool.
I'm
Right.
like in the bad boy era and like the Rough Riders area, so like them was some of the first people I really was like really got into like for real like Mace and Big was like still is like my favorite rapper and the Hot Boys, shit man, the Hot Boys was the shit, I love.
So real quick, you had the show. It was De La Chifa's TV. That was your show.
Yeah, that was my show. I was going around like filming, interviewing people. I came
Yeah.
across like people like Big Sean, Currency,
You just
Staley. It's a list of folks.
you just kind of ran across him. Like we know you have a
Um,
relationship with Currency, like a
the
friendship.
relationship I had at the time was somebody named Craig Tracks. He's a producer as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's with Rock Nation, and he had a clothing store,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where it was at. And I got
Okay.
introduced to like different underground artists. Like Mickey Fax was an artist that came through too, and
Cool.
like they had showcases right after. So I interviewed them before they showcase. So yeah,
Is this
Nice.
before the finally famous album that he dropped and all that?
yeah. At the
Yeah,
time, he was like he wanted to do features with Lil Wayne. Like he got like 5 features with him.
yeah.
Oh,
It
this
was
was
That's
just a
14
whole
years
bunch of
ago.
stuff. Yeah, that happened over time. And he
yeah,
just was
cause
newly signed to Kanye. So
yeah,
Right.
I when he first had got yeah when we first got his music up here, I had got like a bunch of stuff, and one of the songs he had that I fucked with so hard was I Do It.
I
yeah, I
remember that
do it.
song. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How
yeah
I
I got
came on to him was like Mike Posner. I don't know if y'all familiar with
yeah
Mike
Mike
Posner,
Posner
a
the
singer.
singer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
You
had
probably
mixtapes and he featured Big Sean on that. So
you
that's
probably
how I
think you
came
cooler than
across
me.
him.
That was his song, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cooler than me, definitely.
cooler
Yeah.
than me. Yeah, Mike Posner. Yeah, nah, Big Sean. I fuck with Big Sean still to this day. Like
Oh yeah.
his last album that he dropped. I got all that shit.
hmm
I fuck with Big Sean.
Definitely, yeah. He's still working. He's still
Hell yeah.
going at it.
Right.
Yeah, he got a song called Higher. That's like stamped in my heart. Like
Oh
one of my
yeah.
favorite.
That's a good song.
Yeah, Higher.
Yeah.
So being around all these people, like at this after the showcase or at the is the clothing store still there?
Yeah. No, it's not there no more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to link up and feature a clothing store because I know those are like the shoe stores or like the even like the used vintage like streetwear type clothes
The
stores
streetwear, like for
in the
down here,
city.
they
Yeah.
like local clothing lines. They have a lot of boutique stores for them, but like vintage type of stuff, they don't have stores like that no more.
Oh
And
really?
that was part of the culture. That was a huge thing
Yeah.
too. So
Speaking of clothes,
Yeah.
my man be gatekeeping on the gear, cuz.
oh, this is personally made by Kitty. This one of our brands, New
Oh, that's
Baller
hard.
Made. Yeah, this with the music and everything.
You do have
So
some crazy gear though. Yeah, that's cool.
thank you,
Yeah,
appreciate it.
that pinky record and this joint, I was like, bro, where did you get that joint?
Yeah,
That
Day
shit's
Day
so
is
hard.
related to my real name, so that's the reason why I rock it. It's part of my
I
real
got
name.
you.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
dig it.
cool. Yeah, and the LA gears.
Yeah, I was like, yo, where did you get a pair of LA gears from, bro? Them shits is hard.
I had to find them. Ellie Good, Patrick Ewing. That's my go-to shoes that I rock. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I got a couple pair of Pat Ewins. I ain't got no
thanks.
LA gears though. I was looking for some British Nikes though.
Yeah,
Steady
Some of
trying to
them
get a
British lanes,
hookup.
them shits is
definitely.
hard.
Truths
Now,
too. I like Truths as well. Truths is a throwback too. Yeah.
Mm.
I, I found a whole bunch of like Fat Farm and like ET clothes. Like I was like, and then I look it up, and it's like that's just going for mad bread.
The Fat
Yeah,
Farm?
it is.
Fat Farm, yeah, not Fat
Oh,
Farm, but nah, uh,
so, never mind.
yeah, I'm not gonna talk.
Anyway, uh, but yeah, okay, cool. Because like I know, when I went to Memphis and like Denver and other places I've been, sometimes that's like the hub of where people meet up, like rappers and music industry people is at the
Definitely. Yeah.
clothing shop. So that's sad. It's not like that anymore. But it's cool that there's
Yeah.
local clothing brands that people can go support.
Yeah, it's a bunch. It's a bunch down here. I think it's like at least five minimum clothing lines
Mm,
that's doing very well in New Orleans.
that's
So
cool because I know they're really hard to start. I don't know how Kitty does that. Whatever the trick is to
yeah,
find a supplier or something like that. And
it's
He's the
material wise, material manufacturing.
yeah, yeah,
Just to
it's
go through all
complicated.
that. Yeah,
but
it's complicated.
he's the face for it. He got it on. He's wearing it.
Exactly. Well, that's the marketing side.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very cool. That you got to meet Big Sean before he well, I mean, he was already big, at the time. How long did you do
Yeah.
that show?
How long did I did?
Your the De La Chifa's TV.
Oh, it was like I did it for like 2 to 3 years straight because I
Okay,
got
wow.
into filming at an early age, like 16.
Uh,
Um, that's when I met my mentor. He got me into filming, so I kind of like shy away from really doing music, just really just being behind the camera.
all right, that's where I like to be. Um, did you ever work with Novak before, or had you heard of
Yes,
him
I
before?
have. That's where my
Okay.
mentor had
Okay,
us
cool.
working at in a facility with Novak. We was doing documentary work, and he came out with a documentary called Shell Shock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dealing with the violence in New Orleans at the time it was at like
Yeah.
2009, 2010.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Has
that
you
where can we see that at? Shell Shocked.
Shell
maybe
Shock is on
YouTube?
YouTube now. It's definitely on YouTube. It's on other streaming platforms. It's me featured on there. A bunch of other kids that associate is on there too. So
Okay, cool. I'm typing it in here, but I'm not sure I'll be able to pull it up. We do have another throwback for you, actually.
mm.
Me and your wife been talking, so let's see.
Okay. Oh shit. That's definitely a throwback.
Welcome to Jazzland. Drums rolling, got them pistols blowing like a jazz band. These bars dog, throw 'em in the trash can. Line and take them niggas out the shot and play the trash can.
What year is this? I'm gonna guess before I look at it.
You can guess first. I tell you.
Okay.
Oh four.
2009.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, wow, 15 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, it was 2009 when I recorded it. It was one of my projects for my
Okay.
mentor. I was doing a documentary on hip hop fashion, so I chopped everything together. And like my feature on that was Mickey Facts. I had him talk about music and culture for young, inspiring artists that trying to get out there too. He had some
Okay.
messages on there too for them. So,
Okay. That's
and at
that's
the
very
time he
cool.
was on tour with Pharrell them, like
Oh, really?
BRD. Yeah,
Wow. Very cool. So these are like your buddies from back then.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what made you decide to get into music as opposed to going on with the a film
Music
career?
been around my entire life. My first inspiration was Michael Jackson.
Hmm.
Um, movies like B Street because I was breakdancing and stuff.
Yeah.
That was part of it as well. And my first rap album was Doggy Style. My mom had Doggy Style album. I remember going looking at the covers and stuff. Didn't
Hmm.
have no business looking at it, but that was an inspiration too. Put a thought into my mind. Pookie should know. He know what Doggy
A
Style
W
cover look like.
bars, W
I know what
bars.
it looks like too. Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how I got introduced to a lot of music like that, like Doggy Style. That's one thing about my pops, man. Like, we grew up on the East Coast, but he was getting West Coast music, down South music before like people even knew what
definitely.
it was. So like West Coast, I grew up on West Coast shit, like the Far Eye,
Okay.
like Daz and Corrupt, all that type of shit. So definitely Doggy Style.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah, that was one of the first Doggy Style and Good Amount. That's my top
Yeah.
soul food.
Yeah.
Uh,
Goody Mob's classic. Um. So what, like, besides Snoop Dogg, Goody Mob, you said those were your first albums. Like, I guess they
that
were
that
like,
I would listen to, like such as like rap wise.
or like who inspired you, like to like who would you say you draw your influence from, rap
My
wise?
influence rap wise. Rod Kim.
Hmm.
Rod Kim was my top ones because my grandparents they much older, like old school music, and I hear like a lot of these samples was cut from like a lot of older stuff.
Yeah,
So
James Brown and stuff like that.
yeah, so that was a huge influence how I make my music too. Looking for samples as well,
I gotcha.
That's
and the
dope.
lyrics too. Rakim is one of the top lyricists besides Cool G Rap. They shifted the whole hip hop how they
Hmm.
rap.
For sure. That's actually where I got my name from, my DJ name, which I don't really like that much just because I feel like it could be better. But Troy to Show is like based on the TROY record.
Reminisce on the
Like Pete
Okay,
Rock.
Rock, you feel smooth. So yeah.
that's dope.
Um, thank you. I mean, I could improve upon it, I feel like, but we'll get there when we get there. Here's another video that she shared with me. Let's see, get this out of the way. I don't know why she
Uh,
hates that.
Rockstar turned up for him, right? Turn me up.
DJ Ill Will.
ATM.
Okay, is that you?
nah, that's one of the homies.
Okay, are you dancing on this one?
I am, but I'm not sure on this part at all.
Okay, let's see.
Then I'll be a Mac. Yep. I'm Rick James, so you call me Chappelle. Even got it on blade like my name Pharrell. Zuda is the sickest kid, you can ask the nurse. You are the last, cause I am the first.
Hey, this around the jerking era.
Oh yeah,
I
because
was I was in the jerkster. I wasn't jerking or dancing like that, but I was flexing and crumping. So
Yeah, the new boys era. Pennies on the
right.
yeah,
bars.
that was the new bars area, definitely. All the
That's like one
push.
of the only dances I can do is the backward stepping thing.
The jerk.
That's like Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it called? It's not called the jerk.
I got the
What'd you say?
It's not called the jerk. It's something else. Somebody keeps. What is it called?
Reject.
The reject. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reject.
Foolish is in the comments. He said Trikoo Brother.
Was
Brother.
good, man. I don't really see the comments, but was good.
Full $1 each.
Yeah, that's right.
Foolish.
Okay.
Foolish, yeah. He was at the showcase.
Okay.
He's the
Doing his
day
thing.
one. He been around since I was a teenager too. So
Is he on this? Is he on this in these videos?
no,
I can
he's
tell.
not on the videos, but he on my Paradise album. He on top
Okay.
of.
That was your first album?
Yeah, that was my first album. I dropped projects before on Dat Piff, but Dat Piff don't exist no more.
Right.
Thatpiff.com.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn, son.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm iced out, so you know I got it ear.
That's me right there.
That's you?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm iced out, so you know I got it ear. I'm iced out, so you know I got it ear. I'm iced out, so you know I got it ear. Girl is my girl, and she got a little pussy. Wow. I'm fresh as a
killing that
tick.
shit.
First up, letting you know that I am sick. I'm a starter, make the cameras go click. Now she got me on my phone, she
You can still do all this, right?
1981.
I could probably do even more better.
Shit, I was breaking.
I
was
just don't
breaking-
try to dance no more. That's it. I dance for my son.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
wild because
Very cool.
I used to break dance too and do that shit too. I was breaking not too long ago.
You're breaking up too long ago.
Broke my fucking back.
Hey, the mood. Hey, the mood. The
Yeah, I
body
know.
can bend certain ways in the mood.
I can still windmill and shit, but I was like, damn, I fucking woke up the next day. I was like, I'm hurt
And where were you
Yeah, kind of
breakdancing at a
sore.
bar or something?
at the railroad house.
Hmm. And that's why your back hurts.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Yeah, I know. So, you did the mic drop at Chicken and Watermelon. Shout
Yeah.
out to Skip for letting us do that there, and
Salute to Skip. He a
yeah,
legend in our city too.
yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, I was gonna play a little snippet of that if I can find it. Um, I'll probably have to play it on Instagram. But that was like, I love that song, that 1999. And then
Hell
there's
yeah, that
another
shit
one that you
hard.
did that's gonna be in
Yeah,
the
it is
documentary.
definitely a summer vibe.
Hmm.
That's what I was aiming for. Summer vibe.
Yep, you did it. But
John,
the other song that we recorded you doing up there, that is also gonna be in the documentary. But we'll
Okay.
we'll we'll do a snippet of it too. I didn't want people to think that we forgot about the other songs, you know, that we
Okay.
did. Uh, okay, here it is. Yeah.
Party like it's 1999. Heavy head spinning like some BBS's. LA Gill on my feet with boss moves, see the watch. 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 Party like it's 1999. Heavy head spinning like some BBS. LA Gill on my feet with boss moves, see the watch. 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 Good up with the gang, steady with the bangers. We don't miss. Elevator going up, smoking J's rolling up. Sunset on the lake, stay cruising great music vibes with the right frequency. Yeah, mine on my money, don't know one stop the hustle. Ain't living how we live, go for a round of applause when it's show time. It's our time to bring it down, always going to the top. Sweep the streets with it, no proof.
Man,
shit hard.
yeah, I love that song. I've been
Thank
playing
you.
it, to be
Appreciate
honest,
it.
in my car, like, independent of all this.
Thank
So
you.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
What was that second John you did at the in the back of Kermit Ruffins, John?
Oh,
Oh,
one of them was top off, and trying to remember what's the other song that I performed.
I
That
should
bitch was
know.
knocking.
Let
Oh,
me think.
young nigga,
YN.
YN.
Yeah.
That shit was knocking. I felt the bass in my stomach. I was like, this shit hard as a bitch.
What's crazy about that
Yeah.
venue is the speakers are right next to that little metal
Yeah, so
box.
it sounds like a trunk.
It's like, yeah. And I saw a couple people look over at me like it was my fault. And I'm like, no, it's not
It's
that
Yo,
just the
that
loud.
shit
beat
going
just
Calm down.
not that hard. I chose that sample particularly for that song too, so I
Right.
have a part in production as well.
Oh, okay. So do you make
Yeah,
beats and stuff too?
yeah, it does that as well. I make beats,
Very cool.
definitely. Yeah.
Multi talented. There was a artist that reached out to the podcast on Instagram, or I guess someone that makes beats, a producer. That's what they're called. What was it? Where'd he go? Angelo Levine.
Okay, I
But
know who Angelo is. He is a
yeah,
good friend of mine. He a
he,
DJ down here as well.
he just wanted to support you and
Okay,
kind of give us a thank you, shout out to you, kind of thing. So yeah, that's
appreciate that.
very
Thank
cool.
you.
Um, yeah. So your EP that's coming out, is it an EP because of like the number of songs, or
It won't be an EP. I think it'll be a full album.
you think so? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it'll be a full album.
How many tracks you hitting them with?
Um, I'm gonna hit with 10 at first, 10 to 12. They're gonna have a bonus addition to it too. So there'll be two parts to this particular album that I'm dropping.
Word.
With the same producer entirely. So
So like a side A, side B kind of thing,
it's a what?
like
Side
side
A,
A,
side
side
B.
B, like a album, like a vinyl or a cassette tape.
Yeah, something like that to that extent. Yeah, you could say
Okay,
that.
okay. That's cool. I love, I'm old school, so I like the, you know, I like albums,
Yeah,
like
that's
conquering albums.
how I make. That's why I think my first album that I dropped this year makes it so different because it's not like a bunch of like his songs. It got skits as well.
Hmm.
and it's like you could definitely ride through the whole thing. It's different songs, different elements, um, and I feel like the music timeless. Like it'll still be around for like the years to come. So
Yeah, that is one thing about your music is like you can tell it is timeless. It is like it doesn't. It's not like everything you hear coming out. You know what I mean?
right,
It's the beats you
definitely,
pick and the way you flow. It's not for the moment
yeah.
for sure.
Kitty cat sent some hearts in the chat.
Some fire hearts. It looks like pow pow. Um, and then I also saw this earlier, and I asked your lovely wife about this as well. Where is it? There we go. This album cover is so fire.
Oh,
Just
it's
asked
not.
her if she.
It's just a single cover.
Oh, it's a single cover. My bad.
Yeah,
I know she didn't make this one. She makes a lot of your album covers, but
it's inspired by Superfly.
right, and it kind of has that sort of like No Limit album feel too. Also,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
the
it's like a
collage and
mixture
stuff.
of both.
Curtis
Yeah.
Mayfield.
Super,
Nah,
yeah,
not Curtis Mayfield on
Oh,
Superfly the movie. Have you seen it?
Superfly the movie.
The
Yeah,
one from the 70s.
yeah.
yeah,
That's where it was inspired from. The car I chose and everything from different elements and have New Orleans in the background, of course.
yeah.
So
And I
yeah,
don't know which all one she said she did this one here,
yeah,
and
she
I was
did. Yeah,
trying to zoom in. Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
another single cover art.
I can't. There we go. Yeah,
This
and
is
she said she did this by hand. I'm like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it's different
super
placements,
talented.
and that's the placement. That's one of our logos too. The lion.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
very cool. Yeah, the two of you working together is like a powerhouse. That's very
yeah,
very
super
cool.
facts.
Yeah,
appreciate that. Thanks.
but I like it when an artist is like dope and that also their like visuals match up with that. That's always key. Like videos or artwork.
Yeah. That
I'm a
plays a
son.
part because it's like being an artist. It's like you have a canvas. You want to paint a particular picture in people's minds, and
Hmm.
by me being inspired like through like with anime and a bunch of other stuff from the '90s. That's part of my influence. I try to incorporate that in my music too. So
What animes do you rock with?
Gundam, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, Fooly Cooley. The list goes on. Vampire Hunter D. That's one of my tops.
That's
It's
one
a
of my
bunch of
sound
stuff.
effects. Gundam. You heard it?
Gundam. Okay.
Yeah, that was the Gundam joint.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I might
So
fucking.
start getting into anime.
I
yeah.
had kind of caught Dragon Ball Z when they first aired it in America. And
Yeah.
that's it was.
Hmm.
I think it's called Sleeping Princess in the Deadless Castle. I've never seen no shit like this before. It came on Cartoon Network at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was just glued to it. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Tsunami is one of the ones that played a part in that for me.
yeah,
Just
Yeah.
getting out from school and saying that back to back on different shows and everything.
And you have like you were mentioning this earlier, but you kind of have you grew up with Currency or you know him personally, and
I've been around him many a times. I ain't really
mhm.
grew up with him. I've been around him
Okay,
many a times. Such as like the same facility how I was interviewing Big Sean. Through
yeah,
him, I kept on running into him. So there
okay,
been multiple times that I did videos with him and everything. So
oh cool, cool,
yeah,
yeah. He's a New Orleans legend as well. Safe
definitely.
to say, yeah,
yeah, Scotty Pippins is my shit, bro.
yeah.
Listen to
Like
that song every other day.
Currency has a lot of great hits,
He's
like
consistent, man. He drops an album
very
every year.
very yeah,
yeah, right. Almost every year, every other month, anytime you
Yeah,
can, really.
he's
yeah,
one. He's one for his fans. I'll tell you that much.
yep,
Boy,
yep.
stay dropping.
There's so much like talent in New Orleans, and I know like talking to people there is like you live there, so it's like you might get a little jaded or used to it, but going to other places, it's not like it's not like New Orleans. Like there's so many like talented artists there. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
And
it
it wasn't,
is
you
from
know,
all different aspects.
yeah, that was it. Like the
Yeah,
showcase was very, it was a big wide
Diverse.
range of different. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
super
diverse.
diverse.
Yeah,
definitely.
I
but
like
I
that.
love that about it.
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't like one sided. Trap or just
Yeah,
it's pretty dope.
exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
everybody being original, being themselves. That's the best way to say it. And
Facts.
it comes out like that. That's why we known for gumbo. Yeah,
so you think it's
variety of
easier to be
things.
yourself in a city like New Orleans versus like other
Yeah, I
places?
would say yeah, it is. It get challenging when some artists they be in competition. Nothing wrong
Hmm.
with that. It be competition driven.
Yeah.
Sometimes they play a downfall to like the city itself because more artists than anything that's not being known outside the city.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
friendly fire.
Yeah,
Right.
friendly fire. Yeah,
And they're not trying to like expand their horizons because it is kind of like a bubble, you know. And you could be well known in the city, but you know,
yeah,
people just right outside of it won't know who you are. So,
right, definitely. And that need to be fixed because this used to be a hub before Katrina.
hmm,
Like music wise, it was very known here. Besides just
right.
hip hop and rap, jazz, it's a lot that they have different genres to offer down here. So
Hmm. Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah. I think maybe artists from New Orleans like getting more light shed on them, like we're trying to do, or maybe like artists from New Orleans going outside of New Orleans. And are you planning on doing any like touring or anything outside of the
oh,
city?
definitely. A tour will be going on soon, right before the summer when I drop this project as well. That will be going on.
Okay,
I
cool.
got a script that's done too. I will be doing like a series and a movie as well. So
Really?
yeah,
Are you
I'm going
producing
back
it
to my filming, director type shit. So yeah,
do what you love, man? That's awesome. That's really
yeah,
awesome. Would you consider doing any like colleges for touring?
yeah. Of course, yeah.
Okay, okay.
And that's
Because
the
I've been
thing with this next project. I will have a clean version of it too. It won't just be like explicit words. I have a clean version of it as well. So
that's smart because a lot of people don't think radio is important anymore, and it really
it,
is. Like,
it still plays a part, but at the
yeah,
same time, for an independent artist, they gotta get out the bubble. They gotta
right,
travel.
right,
Clean
exactly.
versions, definitely.
Yeah.
That shit just happened to me this weekend. I got to a venue. I had a DJ at a party, and the dude told me at the last minute when I got there, he's like, "You can't play no cussing. The pastor from the church is gonna be here." I looked at the nigga. I said, "What the fuck?" So I'm sitting out. I'm looking at my
He
shit.
said
I'm
no
like,
cussing. He said, "What the fuck?"
I said, "What the fuck?" So I'm looking at my music. I'm like, "Man, I ain't got nothing but nothing
Yeah,
but
curse
cuss."
words in it. Like
Nothing but sexy red. And,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, so no sexy red, nothing. I'm like,
no
fuck.
warning or nothing. Could have at
No,
least told you
I'm
ahead
talking
of
about right
time.
when I
Yeah.
got there, bro. Like I set up and I came out, and he was like, I was smoking a cigarette before I went on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I meant to tell you." He was like, "Yo, no cussing. The pastor's gonna be here." I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like,
He
so I
brought the
put my
pastor there.
yeah. As soon as that motherfucker left, I
Yeah,
started playing
switch.
Don't say
everything.
that. Don't say that. They don't know. But it worked out because didn't he like say he wanted you to do the pastor said he wanted you
The
to do his
pastor
daughter's
asked me
birthday?
to do his
Yeah.
quinceañera for his daughter. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's." So I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, that'll work out. I'll get
Yeah.
that church money,
There you go. Church money. Stop.
pastor offering. You know what I mean?
So much
Pastor got
blasphemy going
himself a
on.
nice car, nice house, nice church.
That's the
Yeah.
way. Let's let them go. All right. But yeah. So your album will be dropping sometime this summer. You said.
Yeah,
Tell us one
like
more time.
around May, June, around that
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's
Perfect.
very soon.
And what's it gonna be called again?
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling. So
Yeah.
everyone can find you. We put the links to your Spotify, your Apple Music, and everything in the description. Um, yeah, that's exciting because like your music is dope. You said you use beat makers from like Europe and stuff, different parts of
Yeah,
the
a
world.
lot from Europe. A good chunk on Paradise, guy from Italy. He
Hmm.
produced a good chunk of it. Somebody from Ukraine, Russia. Even though what's going on with them, I got producers from both ends. So
Oh wow.
yeah, and this before the war. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can hear it. You know, hear them battling in the music now.
yeah.
That shit ain't
But we
funny. But
bringing people together, dude.
there
That's
you
what we
go. There
doing.
you go. That's the beauty of New Orleans, right there.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, well, I'm excited to hear it because, like I said, I've been rocking your music in my car, which is like the ultimate compliment since we left.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah, yeah.
I got them shits in
Um,
my headphones, cuz. Right here.
yep.
Hey,
But can you do us one more favor before you go?
sure.
Could you give us a little drop and just be like, you know, this is Trikoo Bankflow, you're listening to Rep podcast kind of thing?
Okay. What's
Yeah,
good, y'all? This Trikoo Bankflow. Shout out to the Rap Y'all podcast. That's what's going on. Turning up 2025. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My boy.
What's up? Appreciate y'all for the interview.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
no doubt.
Very
thank
grateful.
you.
We
And
gonna link, brother. We gonna link.
yeah, we're
Most
definitely gonna
definitely.
link up again if we come back down there. We will come back down there. Matter
I
of fact.
probably I probably hit this too sometime this week, man. I wanna. A matter of fact, I got a beat for you. I was gonna send you, see if you fuck with it.
Okay. Just
I'll
let me
send it.
know. And let me know when y'all do come down here. We'll
Oh,
set
for
something
sure.
up for y'all to enjoy. So
Oh, you know when I'm coming back out there, I'm hitting you up first. Like, hey, boy, I'm on my way.
most definitely.
I was looking at flights last night. Like, I'm out, man. I'm about to go back down here.
Yeah, love New Orleans. Everybody go check out Trikoo. Is it Trikoo or Trikoo?
Trico.
Okay, my bad.
Like the
Trikoo Bankflow.
Pokemon but spelled differently.
Gotcha. Trikoo Bankflow on all the streaming platforms. Go stream it right now and look for that coming out sometime this summer, early summer. All right, I guess that's it.
Yes, sir.